Okay guys, so as I said in the first video, what copywriting is all about, and I believe everybody that is in this video know about me already, know who I am already. Okay, so I started my journey as a copywriter when I was still small. I started writing small posts on Facebook, and actually I take on some copywriting course, and during the course I've learned a lot of things and I've made money from copywriting. Okay, so in this video particularly I want to show you, I want to give you some copywriting things, some copywriting elements, some blocks, some basic principle that will help you to succeed as a copywriter. But before I go into that, before you want to succeed as a copywriter, if you want to make money from this online space, this is what I want you to know. I want you to know that, I want you to believe that it is possible. I want you to have a mindset shift. Shift your mindset from making from saying that online is not place for making money. Because if you are saying these kind of things, you are not going to make any money. Trust me, believe me on that. And also you have to remove the limiting belief that you have been having about these rich people. I know some of them are weird, some of them are not like good, like some of them are not good. But let me tell you, from what I've seen, a lot of them are very cool. A lot of them are very cool. They can make friends. It depends on how you approach any of them. But I want to tell you that if you want to make money, if you want to make a minimum $1,000 from the online space with the copywriting mindset, with the copywriting course, that you need to have a mindset shift. You need to believe that it is possible, that you can make it, that this online place is for you. But if you don't believe that, guy, there is nothing you can do about it. There is definitely nothing you can do about it. But if you believe that you can make money from this online space, because let me tell you, a lot of people are making money with the online space, while a lot of people are also spending money with the online space. It's left for you to make the decision. But since you took on this offer, since you took on this class, I believe that you are very positive about making money on the online space and also making some good fun. Okay, but okay, so in this course, after you have your mindset shift that you can make money from copywriting, that you can make money on the online space, the next thing you need to know is to find out what you can do. You know, money or wealth is tied to problem. If you can, the more problem you can solve, the more wealth you can create for yourself. But if you are not ready to solve problem for anybody, I'm sorry, you are not gonna make any money. Yeah, that is just the truth. That is just the truth. Because even though in our environment, you will see that the more people, the more problem they solve for people, the more they make money. Let me just take for example a mechanic. Okay, a mechanic, an automobile mechanic. Anytime he or she repairs a car, the owner of the car pays him. That means he has helped this person to solve a particular problem. So that's why the person pay him in return of the value that he just solved. Okay, let me say for example, what next? Let me say a teacher teaches students how to do some stuff, mathematics, English, economics, all those stuff. He's sharing value, and in return the student, if it is a private institute, the student is paying to the school, and from the school is paying the teacher. Okay, so I want you to have the mindset that nothing is free. You need to give out something. You need to give out something to the marketplace so that they can also give you something in return. So that is basically how to create wealth for yourself. So what are some copywriting principles and the blocks that guide copywriting that you can use to make money from copywriting? So number one, I want to share with you the 6 basic principles of copywriting. And in this section, you need to grab your notepad, your jotter or anything, your biro, that you want to take some notes. And also please listen attentively. If you don't have much time now, you can off this video and come back to watch later. It's gonna be here. Since you have taken the course, it's gonna be here forever for you. Okay, so what are the 6 basic principles of copywriting? A lot of people have been telling me, Sam, what is this thing all about? So in this video, I want to share with you the 6 principles of copywriting. So you need to listen attentively. Okay, So you need to listen attentively. Okay guys, before you can write a better copy, these are the principles, these are the 6 basic principles. Number 1 is that you need to know your audience. You need to know the person you want to work with, and you need to know the audience they are trying to target, because the truth of the matter is that if you don't know the people that you are targeting, you are going to write nonsense. Yeah, that is a fact. So you need to know the people, you need to know your audience, you need to study their typography, their geography, and that geography, and also you need to know the typography. Okay, study their age, their location, their interest, what they are interested in, what is their location, where is this kind of people hanging out, all those stuff. You need to know their age, their spouse, what are their interests, what are they affiliated to. Okay, so this is the first thing that you need to know anytime you want to write a good copy. So that's number 1. So number 2 is that the power of control. You need to have the power of control over your audience. You need to make your presentation, you need to make your copy an option to choose from, and you need to make it an outstanding that they won't be able to say no, that you need to present to them the benefits and the features of any product or anything that you are trying to promote with your copy. Okay, list out the benefit. First of all, list out the pain, because from the pain you are actually interacting with them. I hope you are taking note of what I'm saying. From the pain you are actually interacting with them. Then after the pain, you list out the solutions, and let this solution be tied to your own product, because when it comes that way, they will have you personally as a copywriter, you have the ability, you have the power in that conversation. Okay, so number 3 is agree with their objections, agree with what they are facing. You need to agree that okay, this person is facing this thing. That's why from the first one we say that you should know your audience, because when you know your audience, you are going to know their pain points, how to attack them, how to write a better copy to get their and to get their interest to read. Okay, so you need to likely agree with their objection. You need to know them, know what they are doing, know what is currently the problem of that particular audience or that particular market you are trying to get into. Okay, so number 4 is distract the brain by giving them tasks to think about it. Okay, see, when somebody thinks about what you are saying, it gives them the interest to know more about what the damn copy is all about, to know more about what he or she will be getting from reading this article, from reading this blog post, from reading this particular post, if it is a Facebook, LinkedIn, or any kind of post, any kind of caption. So you need to give them a task that will make them to think, to keep their interest from distraction. Okay, so you need to give them a task. So number 5, as I said, is agree to and confess to a weakness. Agree to and confess to a weakness. Agree with your clients, agree with your audience, and also confess to weakness. What you can't do, what you are good at, agree to it, and what you can't do, you need to say it out, so that if somebody have to hire you, they will know that you are very good at this thing and this one you are not good at. Okay, so don't overpromise in your offer, don't overpromise in your copy, and don't also promise what you can fulfill in your offer. But you need to give them a guarantee, you need to give them what they will gain from taking your offer. So that's what we mean by agree to, and also agree to and confess to your weakness. You need to you need to tell them what they will gain, and also you need to agree to what you can do. Okay, so that is number 5. So number 6 is the power of reversal psychology. The power of reversal psychology. Let me tell you something. If you are writing a copy, then you need to give your customer, you need to give your audience, the people you are writing to, the power of risk reversal. Okay, you need to take the risk out of their shoulder and put it in your own shoulder. Because let me tell you something, the truth of the matter is that if somebody is actually interacting with your brand for the first time or for the second time, but basically for the first time, and you are telling them to buy a particular thing without even knowing you, is never possible. Most of the time it's not possible. But if you can take the risks back to your own shoulder, back to your company, back to the people you are writing this copy for, let me tell you, there is 90% that people will take on the offer. But if they don't know you and the risk is on their shoulder only, let me tell you, there is like 20 to 30% that they will take on the offer. That's what statistics have shown, and that's what basically I experienced when I was starting out. What do I mean by risk reversal psychology? Risk reversal psychology is writing a copy, and at the end, before going to the buyer, before this transaction, that you promise them that if this thing doesn't work for them, that they can get that back their money, or you can give them some extra bonuses that is worth to their money they are buying, that is worth the money they are paying for whatever they are paying. And risk reversal is basically taking back the risks from the customer, taking back the risks from the client, taking out the risks from your audience back to yourself, back to your company, back to whosoever you are writing for, so that they can be able to make their purchase, because so that they can be able to say, okay, if this thing doesn't work out for me, I have a 60 day, 90 days money back guarantee, or I have this particular risk reversal that you can get. As I said from the beginning, if you go through this copywriting course, then you don't have the result. If you go through all this copywriting course, you do and implement everything I'm going to tell you during this course, then you then make back your money in the next 30 days. Then you can send me a message that you didn't get the result, that you have tried. That is basically risk reversal. And you can do this to whatever you are writing. You can do this to whatever customer you are targeting, telling them that if they don't get result from what you are selling, that they can also get their money back. So that's basically risk reversal. Okay, that is that for this mode. That is that for this learning. So we are going to go back to number 2, the 8th element of a sales copy. So watch the next video for that. Okay.